you. No, I'm just playing. Welcome back to Sway's Plus Size Life, y'all. But I ain't plus size no more. I lost a lot of weight, y'all. Guess what though? I am no longer recording on my phone. I finally got the camera I wanted. It took me only 4 years. But anyway, I have missed you guys. This video is going to be short and sweet because that's what I am, short and sweet. Anywho, this is going to be about the reason why I left JETBLUE. Okay? Disclaimer. This has nothing. This is going to be like, what do you mean, Sway? Listen. First of all, let's talk about how much I missed you guys, how much I miss being on camera. But listen, y'all seen I shot that video in 2020. Last year was one of the most trying years of my life. And when I tell you guys what has been going on, not in this video though, you gotta stay tuned. You're gonna be like, what? Anywho, yeah, it's gonna blow your mind of what happened in 2021. Like, seriously. But anywho, let's get straight to it. So, as you can see, I went through the JETBLUE program back in October of 2020. Disclaimer, this has nothing to do with JETBLUE. This has something to do with their management company, which is Prime Flight Aviation. One of the worst people I've ever worked for besides CVS. I'll take that back. CVS tops it. Anywho, so basically in a nutshell, me and Marshall, which is the girl, the other black girl that you saw in the video with me. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. And we were the only two black girls that came from Cleveland, which is Hopkins, for training. It was supposed to have been other people. We don't know what happened to them. But anyway, we get back home. Training is over. JETBLUE treated us like we were royalty, like celebrities, like it was bomb. I have nothing against JETBLUE at all. They treat, if you work directly for JETBLUE, they treat you like you're supposed to be treated. This is about Prime Flight Aviation. That's what I got pressure with. So anywho, we get back to Cleveland, y'all. Tell me why these people talking about some, oh, y'all can't start yet because we ain't got y'all backgrounds yet. What? How don't you have my background? I just went through a whole training in a whole other state on y'all dime. Make it make sense, Prime Flight. So we just like, okay, well, how long we gotta wait? Y'all, I had to wait a week. Marshall ended up, we came back November something. Do you know Marshall did not start working till December? They tried us. So meanwhile, back at the ranch, the reason why I left is because of the management company, literally Prime Flight, and the manager that worked there. It was two black managers, two black men. They both in their 50s, 40s, or whatever. I don't know. Don't care. He was upset because I wasn't like the rest of the people that worked at the time. Mind you, I was the only black girl that worked at that counter until Marshall finally came. So there was the other Puerto Rican girls. They like 20, 19, 20, Genesis. So if you go to Hopkins, please go see her and smack fire to her for me, because I'ma still smack her. I ain't got no shame in my game. So basically, in a nutshell, she had slept with him. Mine just been like I think he like 49. He kept lying about his age. Nigga, I know you old. I'm not stupid. She had slept with him or whatever. So and the other one had a crush on him. It was a mess. So she thought I was coming in to take him from her. I don't want him. I had my own man at that time. I don't want him. First of all, I'm here for a job, okay? A job. I don't know what you hoes here for, because y'all hoes. So every chance she would get, she would go and lie on me. So one day I was leaving work, and I get a text from him talking about did you tell the customer that you was going to smack them? What? We work in the airport, stupid. Don't you think if I would have said it to that customer, they would have went and got security, or they would have made a complaint now? The story wasn't making sense. I was like, what are you talking about? I said, who told you that, little fat one? So he would never answer me. So I came back to work like 2 days later. Oh, that's another thing, Prime Flight. Don't believe none of that. If you see that job on Indeed, go right past it. You only get paid $11 an hour, and you probably only get 15 hours a week. Don't play with them. And they play with your coins. So I'm like, okay, when I get back to work, I hear some of the other rent people was telling me, the baggage people, like, don't trust him because he's a liar and he does this to people. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Something happened with a customer. He comes up to the job. Mind you, we used to have to be to work at like 4 in the morning, y'all. Early. We had to be there before all the flights started. We see him walking through the airport, like speed walking. Everybody fine, stuff like that. The 2 fat ones weren't there. The other crew was there. The normal crew. And I'm like, why is he here? It's 5:30 in the morning. This is his off day. Like, why here? So he like, you in the back now. And I'm looking like, nigga, who you talking to like that? Not your child. I ain't one of them. So we get in the back. Everybody go in the back or whatever. And he starts yelling and cussing at me, telling me something. Yeah, you coming here with that black girl ghetto shit. You ain't nothing but just another black ghetto girl. Nigga, who is you talking to like that? First of all. Second, what are you talking about? You coming up in here hostile at me and I don't even know what the heck you talking about. So at this point, y'all, I'm pissed. I'm about to have my cousin up here and come up there and beat him bad. Because who you talking to like that? So kind of find out it was a fat one again, which he later found out she was lying on me. So he ended up writing her up. And I'm like, no, you still came at me wrong in front of all these people. You made me look like a fool. So then I'm like, you know what? Enough is enough. A couple weeks passed. Marshall finally get there. They start lying on her. So she didn't snap. It's a mess. I call HR. I finally get through to somebody. I forgot the lady's name. She's like, listen, I'm gonna have to fly down here myself. She said, because you're not the first person to complain on him. We've had several complaints. I said, okay, if y'all have several complaints, why is he still working here? Y'all not making no sense. And y'all losing employees every week because of this man. So what happened was, soon as she got ready to come out, she had to get put on maternity leave. So she ended up passing the case on to this other goofy lady. So I'm trying to communicate with her, y'all. I still got all the emails, everything like this. She's like, oh, I'm going to take care of this and the third. I'm going to fly down there. I'm going to send somebody else. And I'm like, y'all need to do something. Because at this point, I want to call a lawyer. Because this is sexual harassment at 1. Because I won't talk to you. I don't want to sleep with you. I don't want nothing from you. I'm not one of these little 19-year-old girls. So she was like, oh, no, we're not tolerating that. She was like, I know exactly who you're talking about the other 2 girls is because we had complaints on them. I said, okay, again, why are you not doing anything about it if this has been going on before I even came? So one day, he texted me to myself, oh, you're terminated. You can't return back to work. I said, for what? He would never say why. Never answered me, y'all. I still got all the messages. He never answered me. So I called HR the next day and she was like, no, matter of fact, I called HR like a couple days later because I'm like, whatever. It wasn't even time for me to work again anyway. She was like, what are you talking about? We didn't terminate you. Where is he getting this information from? That doesn't make sense. Oh, that's what he said too. Yeah, you need to turn in all your JetBlue uniforms or I'm going to take it out your check. How you finna take anything out my check? Because all that stuff came to like $600, I think, if I'm not mistaken, from their uniforms. No. I worked too hard for this. So, basically, in a nutshell, she was like, I don't know what his problem is. She was like, but this, we got to get down to the bottom of this. Y'all continue to call this lady for weeks. Emailing her, all this stuff. No response. That's why I said this don't have nothing to do with JetBlue. This is all Prime Flight Aviation. I'm still tempted to still contact a lawyer. Because it ain't been 2 years yet. So, JetBlue, if you're watching this, I still love y'all. I still love JetBlue University. Everything was fine. But as a management company, do not let them manage anything for y'all. Because they out here embarrassing y'all in these streets, y'all. Like I said, it was going to be short and sweet because if I were to go into complete detail what's going on, this video would be about an hour long. Literally an hour, probably 2 hours long. But going forward, y'all, I am going to start uploading like I'm supposed to, like I should have been, because I got to get my subscribers up. Everything it got to happen. I have so much stuff to tell y'all about what happened with me in 2021. I literally have not posted in YouTube like literally new content since a year ago, and I'm embarrassed because I should be doing better than what I've been doing. But I finally got the camera that I wanted. I just still don't know how to work it, but we gon' get there. My editing for now is going to be basic because I don't have my computer right now. It is down, so I'm waiting for it to get back up. And that's that. But I have so much stuff in my phone and so much stuff to tell you guys. Like, y'all minds gonna be blown when I tell you all the stuff that has happened to me. Oh yeah, by the way, y'all like my top though? For real, it's a detachable collar from Shein. Love it. It has a whole shirt to it, but I put it on with this today. But I hope that helped answer some of y'all questions as to what happened with JetBlue. Listen, would I work for JetBlue directly again? Yes, I would. Prime flight? No. But I'm about to go. Like I said, bear with me with this editing. I'm doing it still from my phone until I get my computer back. And I am going to continue to upload. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe at all times. I'm telling y'all, hold on to y'all seatbelts, because all the stuff that's finna come up, y'all gonna be like, oh, y'all, it's gonna be like a movie. I promise you. I promise you it's gonna be like a movie. You're gonna be like, girl, you wrote this. No, I didn't. But I'll see you guys Friday.